Welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about the brain of every computer you use, the CPU. Whether you're on a phone, laptop, or playing games, the CPU is working behind the scenes, crunching numbers and making everything happen. So if you're ready to demystify the CPU, hit that like button and let's dive in. Alright, let's start with the basics. The CPU, or Central Processing Unit, is a chip that lives inside your computer. It's the boss, calling the shots and making sure everything runs smoothly. Think of it like the control center of your entire system. The CPU talks to everything. The RAM, the hard drive, the graphics card, making sure they all work together in perfect harmony. Inside the CPU, you've got two main parts. The ALU, which handles calculations, and the CU, which ensures data flows smoothly and instructions are followed. So, how does a CPU actually work? It's all about processing information. First, the CPU receives input from your keyboard or mouse. Let's say you type in 2 + 2 on your keyboard. The CPU looks at that input, figures out what you're trying to do, and decides what action to take. In this case, it knows you want to add those numbers together. Now this is where the ALU comes in. The CPU uses the ALU to do the actual calculation, in this case, 2 + 2, which equals 4. Once the calculation is done, the CPU sends the result back to the output device, like your monitor, and you see 4 displayed on your screen. This entire process happens constantly, whether you're playing a game, watching a video, or typing a document. Now let's get a little deeper into some key components of a CPU. First up, we've got cores. Think of cores like individual CPUs within the main CPU. Modern CPUs can have multiple cores, like dual-core, quad-core, even octa-core, and each core can handle its own tasks. This means you can be gaming on one core, while another core handles your background music, making multitasking a breeze. And then there's clock speed, which is how fast your CPU can process information. A 3.5 GHz CPU can make 3.5 billion calculations every second. That's insanely fast. But wait, there's more. CPUs also have something called cache memory. It's like the CPU's own personal RAM, a super fast storage space where it keeps frequently accessed data. This allows the CPU to quickly grab information it needs without waiting for the slower RAM, making everything feel snappier. And finally, we have threads. Threads are like smaller tasks within a process, and they help with multitasking. Some CPUs have a technology called hyper-threading, which allows a single core to handle multiple threads simultaneously, making your CPU even more efficient. So, there you have it, the key parts of a CPU: cores, clock speed, cache memory, and threads. So where do we actually find these things? Well, pretty much everywhere. Your personal computers and laptops all have CPUs. Even your smartphone and tablets have CPUs, often called SoCs, or system on a chip, where the CPU, GPU, and other components are all packed together in a tiny package. And don't forget about servers. Those powerful machines that run websites and online services rely on super fast CPUs to handle requests from millions of users simultaneously. Gamers, you know how important a good CPU is for a smooth gaming experience. Consoles like PlayStation and Xbox also have custom-designed CPUs to power those immersive gaming worlds. From the smallest IoT devices to the most powerful supercomputers, the CPU is the heart of it all, driving the digital world forward. So that's the CPU, the brain of your computer, broken down in a way that hopefully makes sense. Now you know what to look for when comparing CPUs, whether you're building a PC, buying a new laptop, or just curious about the tech inside your devices. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future tech deep dives. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.